So we're on the end of this round, and the last stitch, it's, well, 4 single crochet, so the last one is bend your work forward, because I always have to do this, and the last one is right here, and I carry that pink, and that's your last single crochet. Okay, right, there was your corner, those 3 stitches, and that was the first stitch that you did. It can be really small. Get both loops into that stitch, pull a little bit tight, pull through to the back. Right, so this round we're using the white or cream, so we grab that, pull it through, then pull your brown a little bit and pull it round to the front and then slip. That's secure. So this is a big corner round, so yarn over, find your chain stitch. So they were your 3 stitches, that was your double crochet, that was your double crochet. So this one here, the front loop, not all of it, don't go in and get it all, because that'll cause a big hole, and it can be tricky to find that, just that front loop. But grab it and start your double crochet, and then halfway through you're going to grab both of the tapestry and detail colour yarn, pull to the front and slip, chain 1, move them out the way now, and do your other double crochet into the same chain stitch for your corner, and that's your corner done. So now, oops, I've moved it, untie. So we're going to untangle. We have to do this to get things in order and out the way. So they're out the way. I'm just using the cream now. So it says to do 3 double crochet. The first one always goes into the same corner chain. 1, and then another one, 2, 3, and then it says 7 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Okay, not carrying anything, so 1. If you look at the back, you can see the brown is loose there, so we'll pick it up to do the second one. Don't make these stitches too tight. Like I've said before, it can squish your work, so I'll make them nice and loose. So that's 4, 5. I don't bother with the back of that one. 6, 7. 1 double crochet, 3 single crochet, 1 double crochet. So 1S, 1D, 3S, 1 double crochet, 1D, as it's stated in my patterns. There you go. 7S, 7 single crochet, and then 5D. So 1, 2, carrying the brown. Sometimes it's there for you to just pick up, sometimes you have to really look for it. But if you've done it nice and loose, not too loose, then it should be available for you to pick up. There. And even with this one, I just tend to grab, because it's not always there to pick up, I just tend to grab the 2 loops, the 2 yarns at the back. There. So now 5 double crochet to finish the round, or this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one always goes into the corner chain. Now you can see that corner chain there, just the front loop. Like I say, it can be hard to just pick up that front loop, but you've got to make sure you just pick up that loop there, and then you can do your big corner and carry on around. So we're getting there, so I'll see you at the end. So I'm back now, and I've just finished that side and that round. So basically now it's a normal corner. I've switched to the tapestry colours. So normal corner, that was your big corner from the previous round. There is your chain stitch. You go into the back loop of that. You're carrying the tapestry colour pink and the cream white from the last round. So single crochet, chain 1. Now move the background colour, the white one, carry the pink and go back in to finish your corner for starting this round. And now we untangle. We get rid of this white, cream, I don't know, and you might hear some kids playing outside now because it's the weekend, so sorry about that, but the window's open because it's red hot here. We're having a heat wave. So right, I need to do 4 single crochet, but the last, carrying the pink, the last single crochet will be swapping to the pink. 3, 4, this one we swap into the pink, and then we're going to do 5 double crochet. So that brown can go out the way now for the first one. 1, 2, 3. The brown can just stay loose at the back because you're going to pick it up the next round. 4, 5, and then 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Where's the brown? Right, so carry that brown for the single crochet. The double crochet, we're going to switch back to the brown halfway through. So we stop halfway through, we pick up the brown, not tight at all, don't be too tight with it. Then the first stitch is a single crochet, carrying the pink, single crochet, and then a double crochet. Move that pink out the way, and then pink again, carry in for the single crochet, and then another double crochet, and then 2 single crochet, but the second one will be switching to the tapestry colour. So this one, switch, and then we're going to do 1D, 1S, 1 double, 1 single, 1 double, carry in the brown, 1 double, and then 3 double crochet. We're getting very tangled now, so I'll untangle a bit. 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, but we stop because we're changing to the brown now. Not too tight, nice and loose, and we're going to do 7 single crochet. So you find that first stitch, which is always hidden, but it's there. Carry the pink and finish it off. Carrying the pink, we do the second one, 3, 4, carrying the pink. 5, 6, 7, and then it would be your corner. So that round, all nice and neat. You're going to be carrying them, 2 brown ones, the next round. They're not too tight, you don't want them too tight. And this is what I wanted to mention as well. When you're just doing a lot of single crochet, can you see the back there? You can see a lot of the pink. What it needs to happen is just gently pulling the pink a bit, just so that it's not as prominent and not sticking out and not as loose, but not too tight. Don't do it really tight, but you can play around with it as you're going along. So I'll see you back at the end of this round. Now this round starts with a big corner, so I'm just gonna do the round as I would normally. There's your 3 stitches from your corner, that middle one, the front loop, and stop halfway through. Now unravel. Let's just grab them both. We want both of these in front, slip. Right, now you can get rid of them both. Let's just finish that before I do that, actually, because it can get even more complicated. Let me get my cream. That would help. Back into the same stitch to finish your big corner. And now, oops, now you can get rid of these colours. That's one. Oh yes, we are tangled, aren't we? Under there. Around there, we're done. There. So this round says 5 double crochet. First one goes into the corner chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm picking a bit up there. It doesn't matter how you crochet, whether you crochet over or under, or into one loop when you double crochet, or 2. It really doesn't matter. We always get the same results. So I'm carrying for 7, nice and loose. One double, 1 single, 1 double, 2, 1, 2 single, 1 double, and then 5 single and 8 double. So 1, 2, carry, 3. If you dig in for that, it's always there. 4, 5, and then 8 double. Somebody's not very happy. Normally I'm crocheting on my lovely comfy sofa with my nice V pillow, and I don't like crocheting on the table, but Right, you get the gist of this round, so I'll see you at the end for the next round. So I've got to the end of that round. I've done my 8 double crochet, the last one into the corner chain. And so always make sure when switching colours, always make sure all your yarn is at the back of your work. So this is the first double crochet that I did. Go into both loops, grab that yarn, pull through to the back, and now it's the tapestry round. So we need the brown. Pull that white a little bit, pull it over the front and slip. So this is a normal corner round. So you have to manipulate it a little bit to make sure you find the corner chain. So I can see that those 3 stitches were my corner and that middle one there is my corner chain. So you just go into the back loop of that stitch, carry in the white, cream and the pink, single crochet, chain 1, and now move the white out the way, back into the same loop to finish your corner, carry in just the pink because that's your tapestry colour. And now we can move the white out the way and bring back both tapestry colours. Right, what we're going to do now is 7 single crochet, carry in the pink, the last single crochet, the 7th one, we are going to switch back to the pink. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll switch to the pink. Now we're going to do 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3 double crochet, 1 single, 1 double, but the double we're going to switch back colours. 1 single, the double goes there, stop halfway through, switch back to the brown, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet. Sorry about the noise. 2 single crochet, 1 double crochet. So this one here is your first single crochet, 2, 1 double, and then 2 single crochet, 1 double crochet again, 1, 2, 1 double crochet. Now 3 single crochet, but the 3rd one we switch. 1, 2, 3, switch, and now we're going to do 1 double crochet on its own. So when there's 1 double crochet on its own, you start it, you stop halfway, and then you have to switch back to the brown, and then you continue your pattern. So by doing that, we switched at the end of that one, we did that one, and at the end of that one we switched back. So we do that, and then it's just 11 single crochet. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, carrying the pink all the way, 7, got lots sticking out there, if you can see. So what I'm going to do is just pull it a little bit taut, not too tight, and then you can stretch it back, but the back looks better. There's still a bubble there. There we go, we pulled it, just holding on other stitches, and then you can pull it. So then you do your normal corner, carry in the pink, and then go all the way around. So that's that round. I'll be back for the next. So I'll finish that round, and now it's a normal corner. So it's not always a big corner with the background colour, it's a normal corner. So they are your 3 stitches of the corner, so you want to go in the back loop of that one. Back loop, carrying both tapestry colours, then move them out the way and back in to finish off your corner. Lovely. And now you can move all those colours out the way because you're just using your background colour. Now we're going to do 8 double crochet. So the first one, if the first stitch is a double crochet, it goes into the corner chain. So you can see with the 2 double crochets, and this is the front loop of your corner chain. So we do double crochet. We're going to do 8 double crochet. It's very hot here and everything's sticking. Everything's sticky, even the yarn. 5, 6, 7, the last one to make that tapestry part pop out, 8, and then 5 single crochet 1 DC. Now you've got 3 double crochets here, so you need to pick up that brown at the back, nice and loose. You don't want it too tight as it'll pull, squish all your stitches down. Nice and loose over those ones. That's 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 3, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochet, and 1 double crochet, and then 6 single crochet and 11 double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet, and then 11 double crochet, and then it is a normal corner. I will show you this because there'll be quite a lot of this in my Flourishing Spirit pattern, and that's the reason I'm doing this tapestry video, because my Flourishing Spirit pattern has a tapestry option, so you can have just the normal 2 colour for the pattern. Obviously you can have different colours for your background colour, you can put different colours in there, but for this technique it's 2 colours in 1 row, so that's what makes it different. It takes longer, I will admit that, but the effect is wonderful. There's your last, not your last, is the next double crochet. That one's always hard to see. And your last one is in your corner stitch. So you can see the tiny little thing between these two stitches, and then you're trying to get just half of it, just the front half, the front loop of the corner stitch. So that's your 11, and then you do your big corner into that same stitch now. So I'm going to carry on and I'll see you back at the end. So I'm back to the end and the beginning of the next round. So I've switched to the brown as I've showed you previously. This is going to be a normal corner and then 1D, 1 double crochet. They're your 3 corner stitches. That one in the middle is your chain stitch that you go into the back of, carrying both of the other yarns, and then you chain 1. You move the white out the way because you're just carrying the tapestry colour, which is the pink, and that's that corner done. You can move the white out the way now. So let's hope these are not too ravelled up. Just a little bit. That's okay. Right. Now the first stitch is a double crochet. And as I've always said, if the first stitch is a double crochet, you do it into the chain of the previous row of the same colour. 2 rounds below that, there is my corner chain. So you do your double crochet into that. Now it's 10 single crochet. So the next stitch, carrying the pink. Oops, we're a bit tangled up there, aren't we? Start again. There, this is the next stitch, carrying the pink, 10 single crochet. 3, 4, 5. Now after this 10 single crochet, it's going to be a tapestry 1 double crochet. So on the 10th stitch we have to change to the pink. So how many is that? That's your corner chain. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 9. And this one we're going to switch to the pink. That's the 10. Then we're going to do a double crochet into the one directly below. Because it's on its own, we need to switch back to the brown, as I've showed you previously. All quite loose, nothing too tight. And then we're going to go and do 3 single crochet. So there is your first single crochet, carrying the pink. 1, 2, 3. So that looks all right there. Let's move these around. I like them the other way around actually. Now it says to do 3 single crochet, 1 DC. We've done the 3 single crochet. We'll do the 1 double, 1 double, and then 20 single crochet, and then 1 double for the corner. 2. There's literally nothing to carry on this round. 3, apart from the pink as you go along. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's great how you can't see the pink at all. 16, 17. I've got a knot here. 18, 19. Luckily that knot's going to be hidden. No, it's not. 20. Don't you hate it when that happens? Now, then it says 1 double crochet. So we find the stitches from the previous round. That one there stands out to me as being the chain stitch. It's hard to find at first. You get used to finding your corner chains, and then it's single crochet corner, normal corner as I call them, back in, carrying the pink there. So previously I'd said to you, when I did this round, I says, right, it'll be a big corner, but I was wrong. So it was a normal corner with double crochets. So I could show you how it will look with just a double crochet box, so to speak. Right, I'll see you at the end. So I finished that last round that we did together, and then, sorry, the last round we did together, and then I did the very last round because it was just basically mosaic crochet in the round. There was no carrying, there was no picking up ends or anything, so I thought I'd finish that off, and this is the end result. And so you've got your little cherries on your little twig, and that's how you do tapestry, how my version, you know, of tapestry mosaic crochet, to do with my flourishing spirit pattern. So thank you, till next time. Bye.